Hello there, grumpy old fart here. Drink a coffee right quick. I do these AD&D videos to try to help younger dungeon masters, because I know there's not a lot of nowadays. There's a lot of support and a lot of help. When I started, there wasn't. So, nowadays you can go on Facebook and there's groups you can join and ask questions, and you have to have a lot of really knowledgeable people there who can give really good advice. I have found that a lot of that advice is really helpful. I started doing these videos. This is not this is how you do it. No, I'm just giving. This is just advice. Take it or leave it. Okay. I started playing D&D in '76. I started running it in '79. When I started, it was called Chainmail. Yeah. So I've been doing it a while, and this is I'm trying to share my experience with younger dungeon masters. So here we go. The deck of many things, one of the most infamous and dangerous items in any campaign. It's on page 142 of the Advanced Dungeons & Dragons Dungeon Master's Guide. I suggest you read through it very, very thoroughly, the description in the book, because I can guarantee you that your players will. So many of them probably already have. The deck of many things is really infamous. It's very... people talk about it a lot. I've known people who got it, and they wanted to get it again. I honestly don't know why, but there you go. The deck of many things, when a player finds it, it allows the player to draw up to 4 cards. They have to state how many they're going to draw, and they have to draw that many cards. Now, they can draw up to 4 cards. Once the last card is drawn, or when a specific card type is drawn, the deck disappears and is gone forever. It teleports someplace else. It just goes away, and that's that. So multiple players cannot draw from the deck. There's more to it than that, but that's basically what it is. Half of the deck is bad, half of it is good. Some of these cards will seriously undermine or unbalance your game. It is possible that only a portion of the deck will be found, when they get it and somebody's already drawn cards from it, basically. There's a chance that a portion of the deck will already be gone. So that 50-50 split may not be accurate. Regardless, the bad stuff is generally worse than the good stuff is good. The bad stuff is really bad. The good stuff is okay. The best thing you can get, the really, really good card, there is the Moon card. I believe it grants 1d4 wishes, which in and of itself can really skew your game. It can really unbalance your game, is all I'm saying. And wishes, by the way, are dangerous in and of themselves. You have to be very careful how you word it. According to the spell description, a dungeon master has to try to warp that spell. So players who use a wish spell have to be very careful how they word it. For some players, the thrill or the risk of drawing cards from this deck is overwhelming. You're going to get players who just want to draw. I want to draw 4 times. Why? I just want to do it. Why? I don't know. I just want to do it. They can't explain it either. It's the risk. I honestly don't know why. I'm not going to go into the psychology of it, and consequently, I'm not even going to try and explain it. But they will, because there's people like that. Someone in your group will try and convince the possessor of the deck to draw all 4 times, and they have to state how many beforehand, and they can't change it. So once they state it, that's that. So just expect it. Somebody's going to try to say, "Oh, get all 4, get all 4." This item is extremely disruptive to your campaign at best. I have never, ever had a good experience with the deck of many things. I have heard of people say, "Well, I did this one time and I got good stuff." Yeah, they can't. I've never seen it. I've been playing a long time, more than 40 years, and I've never seen anybody have a good experience with a deck of many things. I have never had a good experience with a deck of many things. You're going to hear people say, "Oh yeah, some of it can be really good," and yeah, it can. It never works out right. It's the deck of many things, in my opinion, should be considered a cursed item. That's just my opinion. I would seriously consider twice before putting it in any treasure trove. And I'm not saying don't put it in your campaign, but just be very careful how you do it. And be careful where you do it and when you do it. I would be careful which player gets it if you could. It can be so disruptive, and I have seen campaigns go for 8-10 months, a year sometimes, and a deck of many things destroys it all. Gone. And I honestly, I can't even explain it, but it does. So, just be very, very careful when you use it. Word to the wise. You folks have a good day. God bless one and all.